Okay, so I would like to revisit the ledge climb. The ledge climb that I did before in one of my earlier videos, I'm not too happy with. So I'm going to try something different. Um, so first, I'll just show you real quick the, the animation that I did. Um, so the original ledge climb animation looked like this. Oh, sorry. This is the original one. So basically, in the first version, um, I have the character snapping like to a ledge around the corner, like around this corner area at the ledge, and then playing this animation. As soon as the animation is done playing, um, the character snaps to a position here. So what I want to do is I want the character to snap as soon as the player detects the ledge. I want the character to snap to a position right away. And instead of this animation playing, I created a new one where he immediately because he immediately snaps here, the animation starts down here. So the position of the player doesn't move at all. It's just the animation, the sprite starts way down here. The sprite animation. By the time he goes back to idle, that's what it looks like. So the first thing I got to do is I have to create. Just put them up here for now. I have to create an empty object, and I'm going to call it ledge. And I'm going to add box collider 2D. I think I'm going to make it a trigger, and I'm going to offset the box collider by point. Let's do it this way. If the player is there, and I want the ledge to be at the same level, let's just see about here. While the pivot is right here, I'm trying to roughly make it the same as the player. The box collider is going to be lower. It's going to be around here. And I want the size, oops, to be like that. So the reason why, I'm going to put this a little bit lower. The reason why I'm doing it like this is because, let me just adjust this a bit more, make it a little bit fatter. The reason I'm doing it this way is I'm leaving like a little space here so that by the time he snaps to that spot, I don't want it to collide with this anymore. Because if he collides, then it's going to keep on repeating the whole it's going to keep playing the animation. But I just want it to do it once. So as soon as he detects this, he snaps, lands on a platform, and he doesn't collide with it anymore. So this is going to be an object that can be placed anywhere. So I can just like put it against any ledge. It could be flush to the side, but there's going to be like, I'll leave like a little space. guess I can make the TX a little bit fatter. Hopefully that makes sense. For now, I'm going to set the transport to 0, 0, 0 because I am going to turn this into a prefab. So I'm going to go into Objects, and I'm going to drag and drop the ledge. And another thing that I need to do is open up the ledge. I'm going to create a tag called ledge. And I'm going to set the tag to ledge. So now I'm going to go into my character script. Okay, so I'm going to double check to see if I have. Okay, so the old way of doing the ledge climb, I'm just going to leave. I've made sure that nothing in the scene is set to ground. So let's just say like this part here, if this was set to ground at the layer, then the old ledge climb would play as soon as it detected this ledge. But I turned all the ground layers off. So I'm going to go down here, I'm going to create a game object. Game object, and it's going to be called ledge. Go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to create public void on trigger enter 2D. Automatically that creates trigger enter a glider 2D, and I'm going to get other. Oops. If other.game object.tag equals ledge, then ledge, which is the game object that I just created way up here in the variables, game object. I could just change that. No, I'll just leave it. You know what? I'm going to change this to a transform. And ledge equals other dot game object. Or maybe this has to be a game object. yes, instead of transform, I'm going to make it other game object. So, transform dot position equals ledge dot transform dot position. So I'm going to compile that and I'm going to see if it works. But before I do that, I need to place these. So I'm going to place one of these right here. Place one right here. That's all I'll do for now. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely, he keeps on going back. So what that basically means, this ledge has to be much lower, like down here. Actually, a better way of doing this is to actually go into the prefab. And I'm gonna lower this even more. Because it's still colliding. Okay, as soon as he see what's happening. As soon as he falls over, he collides with it again, which is no good. I want to see if I make it snug with the surface, if it's going to stop doing that. Okay, that's good. So it's basically working. Like as soon as he detects, he automatically snaps to that position. There we go. What I have to do now is in the animator, when I created that animation for the second ledge climb, it automatically created the ledge climb animation. So I already have a boolean for can climb ledge, but I'm going to create another I'm going to create a trigger, and this one is going to be called can climb ledge 2. So I'm going to make it a trigger instead of a boolean. I'm going to make a transition from any state, and it's going to go back to movement. So here I just need to exit time has no exit time. The condition has to be can climb ledge 2. So back in the script, as soon as the position snaps, I'm going to go animator dot set trigger can climb ledge 2. Compile. So if I play, the one thing I already don't like about this is as the character snaps to that position, the camera snaps too. There's no smooth transition. That's one thing that I didn't think of. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll go back into my script. And I'm going to create another variable called it's going to be a boolean can control player. By default, it's going to be true. So okay. As soon as this happens, can control player is set to false, and I'm going to do start correcting can control player again. I'm just going to copy and paste it from a different script. My enumerator can control player again. In case you don't know what this is, start coroutine triggers this I enumerator, and you can basically use this to create a delay. So I'm going to create a delay of 2 seconds. That's how long the animation is. So wait for 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, it sets the can control player to true again. And I'm going to find okay, so where's my horizontal input? I'm just going to do it down here. So this is where the character moves. So all this stuff only happens if it's not wall jumping and can control player equals true. So what I'm hoping to achieve by doing that, so whenever he's ledge climbing, it's temporarily, when he collides with the ledge, it immediately sets the can control player equal false. If it's false, then none of this stuff can happen. None of his sideways movements, which is what I'm trying to fix. So while he's ledge climbing, I shouldn't be able to like input any movements. Whoops. So if I go again, so I can only move when he's finished ledge climbing. So if I go here, but I can't move, but I can flip, which is no good. So I need to go back. Gotta find where that flip is. Flip sprite. I'll try putting it here. If can control player equals true. I believe this is it. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Okay, let's try. These. So no flipping, which is awesome. Okay, I think that's pretty good. There's a bit of a delay. He moves to the position first and then plays the animation. Maybe if I'm gonna duplicate this. for 0.2 seconds. Nah, that's not going to work. I'm going to leave it at that. I think you probably get the point, whoever's watching this. I'm happy with the result for now. It's not perfect, but I like it because it's simpler. The previous method, I snap to one point first, let the animation play, and then snap to a second point. This is simpler because I just snap to one point immediately and let the animation play from a different position. So I think it's simpler. That's why I did this, but it obviously needs some tweaking. It's not 100% like tight. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned because there's going to be more videos coming out. Okay, thanks.